own shortcomings. It's time to take responsibility for me. Daughter of a king who's king of all kings. So, yeah, I've been top tier. Walking with my head.
Welcome to Red Lipstick Vibes, where the vibes are always positive. Now, child, listen, there's a little disclaimer, okay? All views and opinions are not the views of the host. This is a space for all to share their views respectfully and on topic, baby. If you are triggered or bothered by someone's opinions or thoughts, address them directly. Do not come for me, child. There is no censorship here, unless you are targeting someone personally with the intent of being messy and rude. Let me be clear. We are here to understand all thoughts, views, and address the topics or questions that are being asked. I want to keep the conversation going to gain understanding from all men and women, respectfully. Now, let's start the show, baby.
Confidence of a champ, cause I am that funny. When I profess my dreams, people fell back. They all thought I was crazy. What crack you smoking? I think your vision's hazy. Girl, you must have fell above your head. Did your mama drop you as a child? I think you lost your mind. Nah, ain't no loose screws here. You talking to a woman that moves with no fear. I wanted something different, so I did something different. I saw it, believed it, spoke to God, and achieved it. Yeah, this for every train ride that I ever had to cry to see my dreams thrive. So you wanna get in the mix of God's plan? Well, bless your heart, honey, good luck with that. If it's one thing I know, can't nobody stop my bag, cause what's meant for me, best believe I have. Don't ever let people tell you what you can do. Everything you need is already within you. Look to God who's alive, he makes things new. The blessings falling down, reach up and grab it. Reach up and grab it, reach up and grab it. Don't ever let people tell you what you can do. Everything you need is already within you. Look to God who's alive, he makes things new. The blessings falling down, reach up and grab it. Reach up and grab it, reach up and grab it. Don't ever let people tell you what you can do. Everything you need is already within you. Look to God who's alive, he makes things new. The blessings falling down, reach up and grab it. Reach up and grab it, reach up and grab it. Don't ever let people tell you what you can do.
Napperoonie. Uh-oh, I think I got somebody up here. Hey, Ray. Wait a minute, I gotta put you behind the phone. How you doing? I'm good. Thanks for coming up here with me. Thank you. So, what you got so far? Which one you think? What you trying to get with? Some alpha, data, some beta, some omega, some gamma. What you attracted to? Tell me. I want to know. Mm-hmm. 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 Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Uh-oh, let's see. I don't know why he's on here. Oh, wait a minute. I know why. Hold on. Oh. Okay, wait a minute.
We got to do the whole question over again.
I know, right? You there? Okay. Okay, you're here. Okay, we're here.
They can hear me.
Oh,
Everything
there
good.
we go. There we in. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm getting used to this. This is totally different from StreamYard, Lord Jesus.
I bet.
Okay. Can you just simplify what you just said? Which one you like? Which one you?
Well, I remember what I was saying. I was saying in the chat that I don't really, the alpha term in general, I really kind of aggs me a little bit because I think it's overused, and it's not something that we, or at least I hear on the outside of here as much. But if I take away, I could see myself being with a gamma or beta woman. But you just take away the environmental and the health part of it, because I'm more relatable to those two, all of the above on both sides, other than the woman that's more so she's heavily into her health kick, and she's an environmentalist. That means she has a garden, and that's her hobby. She really attention. Now that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just the woman that I normally see in comparison is the beta one. I don't see, there's some women that's the health, more so the health than the environmentalist, but mostly the beta ones is the ones I see than the gamma ladies.
Yeah.
So I'll take both though. I ain't, it's not a deal breaker if she's a health person and an environmentalist. It's not a deal breaker because it's a positive thing for both parties.
Okay. So what? So we're about to check out what makeup video. Let me turn on this music. We're gonna listen to this clip. So, ladies, if you say you're not an alpha and you're not sure you're a beta and you're just on the fence about a gamma, now let's talk about that. Omega. Are you Omega? I mean, this can get confusing because there's a lot of these things. Lord Jesus. I mean, there's 6 of them, so you got 6 to choose from. So here we go, guys.
This is Woman Up TV. Today we're exploring the intriguing world of Omega females. Ever heard of them? Before we dive deep into it, tell us in the comments section where you are watching from. The Omega female stands out from the crowd, not by leading it, but by walking her own path. Often misunderstood, her traits and qualities set her apart in a world obsessed with alpha and beta dynamics. Omega females are the epitome of creativity and introspection. They cherish deep connections over surface-level interactions and navigate life with a unique blend of empathy and independence. Their qualities include a high level of self-awareness, remarkable resilience, and an unwavering moral compass. Omegas thrive in environments where they can express themselves freely and make meaningful contributions. However, Omega females face their own set of challenges. Their preference for solitude can be misinterpreted as aloofness, and their unconventional approach often puts them at odds with societal expectations. What truly sets Omega females apart is their unwavering authenticity. They don't follow trends, they set their own. In a world that often values conformity, Omegas stand out by simply being themselves, embracing their quirks and all. Omega females remind us that strength comes in many forms, often from where we least expect it. For more insights into the fascinating world of personality archetypes, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Woman Up. This is Woman Up TV. Today we're exploring the intriguing world of Omega females. Ever heard of them? Before we dive deep into it, tell us in the comments section where you are watching from. The Omega female stands out from the crowd, not by leading it, but by walking her own path. Often misunderstood, her traits and qualities set her apart in a world obsessed with alpha and beta dynamics. Omega females are the epitome of creativity.
Okay. Did y'all see can y'all hear me? I swear, I just get mixed up on this thing. Okay, so what do you think about the clip, Ray, about the Omega female?
Based upon, look, I'm reading that, I'm listening, I basically was more so looking at what you got on the screen than I was listening. But if it's similar to
yeah, it is.
if it's just, oh well, the Omega female, it's kind of like similar to the alpha as far as career based and like what the term is, driven. She's all about her, she's all about part of it is all about making sure that she's secure within what she wants to be secure in, whether that be career or herself. Seems like I like, from what I'm seeing, the kid at heart, which means that she had some goofiness about her. I like women that doesn't mind being goofy, within their own skin. Not goofy to where it's annoying. You know what I'm saying? You know the goofy folks.
Yeah.
That's like,
Right.
but the goofy to where there's humor. You could laugh at yourself. You could take your own jokes. You get what I'm saying? Like if someone say you fat, like, hell yeah, I'm fat, but I ain't got no problem getting the man or taking your uncle. So stuff like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the kid at heart kind of woman I like. And I actually, the woman like that, actually, I tend to have women that are mega females based upon these lists right here. What is wait, tell me what aloof means more so. Aloof.
Let me go. I'm gonna go to the so she tends to be aloof. Her tendency to turn inward gives her the space to construct her ideals living space in her mind. The space is adventurous, exhilarating, and most importantly, a safe haven for the Omega female. Although she spends most her time by herself, she never gets bored. Her brain is always on overdrive. She spends a considerable amount of time on intellectual pursuits, questioning her beliefs and making sense of her life. This is what aloof means to the Omega female.
Oh well, yeah, that's the most of them on there, other than recently though, the women that I've ran into, that last one, the empathetic one is normally what you would think, but I've seen all that in the Omega females that I've been seeing lately, but that last one, they it's either they have a hard time reading men's mental when they going through things, when less men is going through something, or it just seems like some of them, at least from my experiences, they're blah to the empathy for a man.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So,
Right.
but all the rest of them, when they like you, submissive is not a bad word. I don't know why some folks look at some women look at submissive as a bad word. I guess the way it's being presented, but it's not a bad thing when you're really into someone that you really, 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 really into. It's not never a bad thing from both sides.
Yeah. So now this is why I thought I was an Omega female. It's because it has the romantic, intelligent, driven, confident, traditional things in black and white. I'm like, dang it, that sounds like me, don't you? And then doesn't care to fit in because I don't care because I don't do humans. My circle small. I'm a kid at heart because I like horror movies and Children in the Corn is my thing. So this is aloof, and see that sounds And I'm a Cancer, so I'm very compassionate. I take on people's emotions. Sometimes that can be a bad thing, when you're that type of person. But however, when it starts to break it down a little bit more, the Omega female can be clumsy. Okay.
Do you feel like you're more so far the Omega than the Beta or Alpha? As far as what's been described, so much what's been presented?
What's been presented, I would say Omega is more like me, but they have a few things that the Beta has. I'm a fashionista. Okay. Let me see. Let me do the Beta so I can tell you what. Okay. So with the Beta, I would take the sorry. With the Beta, I would take the high morals, the faithful, the compassionate, the nurturing. That's me. Fashionista, very sensitive. I'm a Cancer. I'm very detailed. I mean, sometimes I think I have autism. because I have to have things like this is, and I get like, oh my God, when it's not in order. Okay, I get frustrated quick. That's why I was like, okay, the gamma gets frustrated quick. I can get frustrated quick when things is not in the detailed order that I have it. So it's sort of like overlapping a little bit. What I can say, I'm not approachable. I'm not a social person. I mean, you speak, I speak, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not like, hey, how you doing? That is not me. I'm very shy in person.
I agree, Nino. They all of them. It depends on how they feel at the time.
Yeah. Talk to you, then I open up to you. But I might not seem that way on these little boxes, but I'm very shy in person.
So how a man going to approach you if you very shy? How is he going to know to approach you, girl?
Buy me shoes. Let me stop. Buy me some shoes. Let me stop. Let me pull Army Vet out. Hold on, Army Vet. Wait a minute. Hold on, I gotta pull it. Wait a minute. I gotta add you to the street. Wait a minute.
I'm just trying to figure it out, Army Vet. Like, I mean, how they supposed to know if you too shy, girl?
I'll talk to you.
Them are the wives, dog.
Not if you ain't approachable.
No,
that's why they hard to find. Them the wives.
No, listen to what I'm saying. What I mean about being approachable, I'm not the one that will approach you. I'm not the one who will say, hey, how you doing? Okay, so like, you know how sis tell her story, how she met Mr. He Said? She went up to him. That
ain't no wrong with that.
That is not me, baby.
Yes, it is. That's every woman. Stop that.
Oh,
that's
no.
Cow.
No, seriously.
If it's the man you want,
no,
we'll approach him.
I will
you
not.
Go get him. You better get that.
Exactly, dog. Exactly.
We ain't gonna knock it. We gonna knock women that try to get that up.
Let me school you guys.
He actually like that. Actually, I think
it's but listen. Listen. See, this is the point of the show. Treasures from my mother's heart. My mommy choosing signals. I don't have to say nothing. You will know that I like you.
What if we in the club? What if we in the club? It's dark inside.
The women today do not know appropriate choosing signals without over sexualizing themselves.
Okay.
Also, hold up. Have you thought about men don't know how to read signals in this day and age that don't get females?
That's a good point.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. So that goes into who's teaching who.
Does that go into are they to Army Vet's point? Army Vet, is it a matter of that they don't know how, or they are too lazy to want to know how or to do it?
I think it's too.
Or I have another point. Another one. Number 3 is, how will they know the choosing signal if they never even seen them before? If nobody even taught them before.
That's what I was going to say.
All they see is girls showing their booties on Instagram, so they think that's a choosing signal. I mean,
that's an inviting signal. It's seemingly.
The men that you are saying, once they get to a certain point in age, money, and status, they don't care.
Somebody time brother out, please. Time brother out right now.
But that's just how. To me, that's how it is. If you don't, I ain't gonna say if you don't want a woman, but if you get to a point where everything matches up, meaning you know how to talk, you smell good, you dress good, and you are confident in you don't care what a woman, you just don't care. Because they're going to come anyway. They're going to come anyway. The men that has the problems is the one that don't know how to dress, talk. Them the ones that got the problem.
Yeah.
That's a gay problem.
Somebody time Jay out too, because he acting up too. Time him out. He do not over it, okay. But I mean, I'm not one to. I'm not a very aggressive person. I'm not an aggressive person.
What do you consider aggressive, realistic vibes? Because what you may consider aggressive may not be aggressive.
So I played this clip a couple times, like a few months back, where these girls were like trying to like pick up dudes or whatever, and they were like, "Hey, yo, what's up? Can I get your phone number? You fine? You know, that kind of stuff." Yeah, that's not me. I mean, like I said,
Are you competitive?
I'm more on the. I'm more the choosing signal sign. You know, my eye contact.
Eye contact, yeah.
The little smirk. I have this smile that my mom taught me, where you're not grinning, you don't have a big smile, but it's this real subtle, sensual, not sexual, sensual. There's a difference. Sensual
females.
smile.
These females crazy.
And those are the kind of things that a lot of women don't know, but there are ways that you can let a man know that you like them, and without saying, "Hey, yo, can I get your phone number? Hey, you look good tonight." That's not.
So it's more so the approach is what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, don't listen to no woman when they talk about dating.
Right?
No,
Yeah.
Don't listen to no woman when they talking about dating. You crazy?
Well, we dating too. We gotta be a part of you dating a man. What's going on?
Women have never chased a man. That's their problem. Men have chased a woman from 18 all the way to 60.
No, Army vet.
Oh, they don't want to admit it. That at least they do. They don't like to admit that they chase.
No. They don't want to admit that they don't know how to face competition when another man wants your man. I mean, another woman wants your. That's their problem. Competition.
Oh, well.
Well,
Competition.
But I'm saying, women are chasing men these days. Yes, they are.
Are they more?
Yes, they are. They are.
They are more because I've heard a couple of times. They're more aggressive with
now. Yeah.
Going after men. Like usually, women will wait for the guy to come and drive them a drink, but honey, like that, women are doing that now, like on point. Like, GP, show me your face, GP, real quick before I bring you up, baby.
Now, is that on a social media plane or in person?
In person. They hardcore around here.
Both. Yeah, it's both. It's both.
Yeah, it's both. Because I know for sure on social media they doing it.
Hell yeah, they getting your email address and your they
inbox, yeah, macking and cracking all day. Inbox, macking and cracking.
Wow.
Max, what's up, GP?
Hold on, GP. I gotta bring you out. Hold on. Gimme. But yeah, no. So I'm definitely. You can take that part out of the beta thingy. I'm in the alpha. I am not that at all, child. No. I'm not a.
See, I don't believe in alpha females.
I don't either.
But it's the term that Okay.
Now, in today's times, as far as career-wise, about their independence, there's that. But all the rest of it. Because see, a lot of guys, look, we still want that woman that feels like a woman, not a woman that feels like us. Get your money. But once you start feeling like we can't tell you nothing, once you get your money, then
what do you mean by feel like us? What do you mean like us?
Well, like for me, I guess I could speak for me. I don't mind a woman in the alpha term that's independent, career driven, getting her own money. But the thing is, after you get done getting your money, make sure you don't forget about me. I'm always included whether you broke or not, because whether I got it or not, I'm gonna make sure you right. Yeah, that's what men normally do.
But Ray, that comes to a balance because I think you do yours. Because I don't try to get too much into it, but I know the basis of your expertise, you do DJs and club venues and stuff like that. Okay, so right. I would say I would just be guessing and say your ideal type of woman may be somebody that's interested in the same thing that you're interested in, right?
Yes. No, yes,
okay.
Yes.
So
yes,
if you come,
yes.
Okay, so if you come across a type of woman like that, and then she just happens to say, "Hey, well, I don't do it full time, but I do it on the side," and then y'all vibe from that, and as y'all moving on for let's say a month or 2-3 months, over the first 3 months of y'all gonna have this infatuation vibes. After 3 months, gonna kind of get real, settle that to reality, so to speak.
3 to 6 months, yeah.
Yeah. So once that happened, y'all at that point, y'all two have to find the balance. So again, she might have a regular job, and then what you do as a full-time gig might be her part-time gig, is her hobby. So y'all both have to find a balance. It's not always going to be, hey, well, she got to come into my needs or wants. You have to do the same thing too. If you have days off, you got to think about her, or put some, like, let's say, arrangement time. Same thing, vice versa. It's always a balance on both sides of it. We can't say, she has a career, so therefore I can't bother with her. No, there's women. And this is me, anecdotal speaking from my experience. I'm not gonna say 100% all. I'm always winning, blah blah blah. But there's women that I met that actually have their own business, have their career, stuff like that, and say, hey, you know what? If I like you, I'm gonna find the time to be with you.
Oh no, I wasn't saying that in the sense of that I gotta cater on this end or this end. For me, it doesn't matter if it's alpha, omega, sigma, beta or not. Money wise, you listen. So if I ain't got no money, and you better have some money, and if you ain't got no money, I better have some money. So it don't matter what you're doing. To your point, we guys, it has to be a balance. It don't matter what omega, psi, phi, gamma, gamma, phi, gamma,
Alpha,
all
phi,
that.
alpha.
It's gotta,
I know.
right, alpha. It's got to be a balance all around, because to your point, after that 3 to 6 months, things started to get kind of like we know each other now, especially if we had already been to bed. We didn't see everything about each other, naked.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. So to your point, I agree with you.
So
Yeah.
GP, what type of woman so far are you more relatable to? The alpha, beta, gamma, or omega woman?
I wasn't here for I was here for the last parts of the omega. I would say the omega sounds pretty good, but I'm more like a little bit like I gave an example of Ray. I would prefer a woman we have the same interests, so we can have more to relate to. But if it's outside of the norm, it might be challenging, but I'm okay with it. But if it's too much outside the norm, and my whole time of relationship is always asking questions, always trying to figure this person out, that might be a turnoff for me. Because you can go so far with beauty, you can go so far with looks. All the outside personal, like, oh man, your girl look hot. That shit it get dead. So I prefer somebody that we have the same personal interests. I think that's the omega one. If like Ray was saying earlier, if it come to a point in life, like if I fall and she can hold me down till I can get back up, but then she falls and I can hold her down, that's pretty much the type of woman I'm looking for.
That's it.
Plus, I have to come to reality too now. I'm slowly understanding now I'm not immortal. so I have to just my reality check on myself. I'm a chill person. I'm pretty much more indoors unless it's like, hey, let's get out and drive and hit somewhere and come back. So I'm more my body. So I prefer a chick like, yo, please don't say let's go to the club every weekend. Please don't say like, hey, let's do the whole party thing. And I'm rarely scary because I'm planning on doing this month. I don't even want that many people in my house. So
I know.
I'm doing it.
Don't be sounding like a grouch now, Great Pocket.
Hey man, hey Ray, I said this when I was like in my high school. I saw old people act the way they doing. I was like, I want to be just like them. So
that's a mess.
So I prefer a woman like in that little balance. So a mega sounds like a good fit, but as long as we have like a conversation, understand, like I don't mind, like I don't want the person like in the house like a caged bird. But if you want to get out, responsible about it, enjoy yourself. Because again, I'm from era where I go out, she got to trust me. If she go out, I got to trust her. And I just, right. Ourselves. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Just be respectful of both people. We got to respect each other. Like if I go out and represent her, she goes out, she represent me. So stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty much my thoughts on it.
So Great Pill, when you say that, when you Great Pill, do you say you don't like to go nowhere and she likes to go out? You know, now that we're older, I don't know if all y'all in the 40-40 club, but I'm in the 40 club. I'll be 45 this Friday. So when we think about 40, we think about not the club anymore. We in the lounge era, and be back in the house after about 10 o'clock, you know what I'm saying, before 10, right? But when we talk about going out with our lady or the person we're dating, It's because she still might like to go out. Would you consider going out to a concert, a show like a jazz fest or something like that every now and then, or every month or something like that?
Yeah, I can definitely do that. I'll use I use the SEDS, for example, right? Because I feel like they're like more like a ideal kind of couple. Like they like the more like, hey, lounge. We understand we got but then like, hey, but we still need our own time. So they'll plan for the time. Like I think they did karaoke. I'll do like little stuff like that. Like that.
Yeah, karaoke. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's their thing, right? So it's like the last like real serious relationship I was in, it was like she was a homebody, I was a homebody. We'll wake up, we both all the weekends. Like, okay, well, the fact that she was living in a stranger state. And I knew the state and knew the area. I said, oh, well, let's do the beach. We was fine with that because it's like it was still us. We'll travel for an hour or two, enjoy each other's company, quiet the music. We'll get to the place we pick and eat, have that moment. We'll go out to the beach, enjoy like little stuff like concerts. If she's a concert person, and it's because usually nobody don't do concerts like every week. So I'm fine with that. Let's go out, have an experience. I'm fine with that. Let's go out and do some bowling. Or if we both have selective friends that we like, okay, let's check out the list who we don't want here. I don't like him, I don't like her, but who do we like? Okay, let's invite those people. You see what I'm saying? Those are relationship conversations. So stuff like that I'm fine with. So if she want to do that, or I'll even go as far, because it was weird in the spaces we seen as well where people say where they woman can't do. Because I've been in an era where my girl like, yo, I got female friends. I'm close to family. So my family is inviting me to this and to that, and they go on the girls' trips and stuff like that for like a week, a day, or a night. But she's coming back home responsibly. I'm fine with that too. It's come back to a matter of trust on all situations. You know what I'm saying? But if you see it, I think we were talking about earlier, but if it comes like awareness of habit, it might be my insecurity. It got to get checked. It might be her doing something outside the norm. It got to be checked. But it also always comes down to a conversation. But yeah, I'm fine with those little special events once a month.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm too laid back, man. I'm pretty much like, hey, whatever. But if it's like, yo, let's go to a dominatrix club, I'm like, really?
Dang, Lord have mercy. You went all the way to the dominatrix.
She went there quick.
Yeah.
He went there quick, didn't he? God damn.
I'm Yvette. So where does the women that you tend to fall at? The alpha, beta, gamma, omega woman?
It's more beta, but I've dated both. Meaning I've dated career women and I've dated women that want to be mothers and wives. So the beta woman, and I hate to say it like this because some women gonna get offended, I would rather her be dependent on me rather than not dependent.
Haram.
So is that the traditional? That's the traditional way then, right?
Yeah.
No, I just it's I studied it. No, I studied it, and I've always said if you are independent as a man or a woman, you need someone. And you are a woman, and if you are a woman and you are independent, that means you don't need someone. You need someone dependent on you. And them relationships. So I know women need a man, but if they say I don't need a man, to me that's a bad signal. That means you don't.
I think most men agree. Yeah, when we hear that.
See what I'm saying? So I would rather her need me than not need me. You see what I'm saying?
Want you.
I got
No, that's why I get around my married women and my married men that know. I can tell them this, and they can just spit out the good shit for me.
I cannot.
Miss Ty.
So you rather her need to want you?
I mean, I think that's any relationship. Like, I don't think a woman can survive, and she's an alpha woman, and have a man dependent on her. I don't think a woman want that. But I think I think a man needs a woman to be dependent on him because it gives him responsibility.
Hey, Army, let me throw a bone at you. So you said you don't want the alpha one because she's so dependent. She don't need, but she might want. So what about a type of woman that's balanced and converse in all three, because an alpha woman may say, you know what, I find a guy with the potential. I'm not really trying to big him up, but he's already on that path. So let me just go ahead and lay the foundation for him. Would that be okay?
From what I've known about alpha females and just that alpha female conversation, they don't need a man.
Yep.
They have already got their accomplishments. The hardest thing you would do, I've dated alpha females. The hardest thing you're going to do is have them give up their house and move in with you. They ain't going to do that.
Bro, you know that. That's hard to talk about.
Absolutely not.
That's the second part of dating an alpha female.
Yeah, but why
they have their own.
Yeah, but that doesn't even make any sense in a conversation for a guy to even ask a woman. I dated women that have their own house, credit score like up to par, all that good stuff. And I come in like it's going to be a clear evident of it's going to go two ways. Either I move in with this person, I'm in an apartment, right? Or we build up, some way, shape, or form. Like that's what I said as far as the alpha suggestion part, because some women have a good balance of it. Or that woman say, hey, or we both have a conversation and say, okay, where do we want to move from this step on? Because I might say, hey, I don't want to live in this house. We want to get us a house together or a condo, and I'll just go ahead and make my pitch, right? So that might be the next step. But if we get in a house together versus me moving into that house with her, then it'd be a more organized conversation of like, she's not dominant over that. Like I get what you're saying. Like if it's her house, her rules type attitude, I get it. But I think if a guy come into a woman like that, you got to have a conversation like, let's come together. Like, okay, so in my mind, hey, let me go ahead and make sure my credit right. Let me make sure the money's right, and then I can present that. Because a woman like that, I can't really present that conversation like, hey, let's get a house together. Because in her mind, even a guy mind, like, dude. A guy would do it. 800. I make like 80K a year. I bank this. I got perks. Why would I want to get in a whole nother house together with you when basically yours is like what 20, 30K, and if something hit the fan, you can't back it up. My house is literally almost paid for. You see what I'm saying? So that doesn't make any sense to even have that even conversation. You should just know that off the rip. But if you want something to change, that guy,
that's if you can afford her. That's if you can afford her. Remember, if she got her own money, that means if you move in with her, can you pay the rent? So it's money all the way down to it.
I got you. Yes and no. Because this is what I believe. I agree with everything you were saying earlier, but this is what I believe. Everything when it comes down to a real conversation, you got to be honest and straightforward from the jump. Like I'm again anecdotal. I'm thinking about one woman. She literally owns her. She has her own. Right, one from high school easily makes over 200K. Always eating, dining at the finest place. And we chop it up all the time, like some silly stuff. But you got to be honest from the jump, like who you are, what type of person you is, and if she does not want to move forward with that, with any like a real conversation, then it's a dub. But I've seen women was like, hey, I know what you do. I know what it is. What's going on with you? Clearly, even how you carry yourself, it's clear. Because I don't make jokes, but I'm the 9-to-5 broken busy guy. That just been me all the time. I'm never gonna like try to like play anything bigger than that, right? I'm the guy that, hey, let me save a little bit and I can go on the grandioso trips. I'm the guy like, hey, while I'm off on the weekend, it's either gonna be like I'm telling Ray, a trip to the beach, a trip to the park. Let me go here and just chill, or I'm gonna just stay at home. Because why? Because I got all the fucking internet in the world, all the gadgets in the world, and my goddamn PlayStation. I'm good to go. That's just me. So if a person understands that, and like it got to be a conversation, but don't just assume one thing on one type because they are this. It might be a red flag for you. It might be a top of your head, but have the conversation in the beginning, because when you have those conversations, it leaves more of a door. It might even impress the chick like, well, damn, he's not trying to play me. He's not trying to like pretend that somebody is. A lot of women that I've seen over time, they prefer honesty over anything else. Like, yo, as long as he ain't lying to me, as long as he ain't going out his way to disrespect me publicly or behind my back, we're good. I can give him the world. I've seen women like damn near throw everything got to do, as long as just fact wasn't loyal, he was just there, he was dependent. Like, yo, I got a long day. Babe, are you available? Yeah, I got you. Just saying.
Oh, I agree. Oh, I agree with you, GP.
Welcome, TC Top Cat, to this channel. Hey, TC.
What's going on? All these lonely ass men out here.
Big dog.
Hey, mine's a beta, man. I'm stone cold on that. That's a beta, and
You
I'm
want to
telling you
explain beta
something.
real quick, Red?
Beta? Okay. Yeah, I'm getting it up for you.
Beta and Omega is very similar, other than two.
Yeah, they are. There's a couple, and some of the things that I was saying that would be me, I will add to the beta. But let me see if I got. Okay, yes. Let me play the video for you.
Okay, I felt attacked when Tomcat called us lonely. Man.
What do you call us?
He's called a lonely man.
y'all ain't got nobody that's lonely.
You don't know what I don't do.
We don't got what?
You don't know what I don't have, sir.
What?
Oh my god!
No comment.
I feel attacked.
All right.
There's always somebody on my side.
Okay, let me play the video. Here we go.
'Cause I love the Lord.
Welcome back to Woman Up TV. Today, we're diving into the intriguing world of social archetypes once again, focusing on the Delta female. But who is she? Let's find out.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's the mega.
Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the. Oh no. Wait a minute. Who you want? You want the beta lady, right?
Yes. Yeah, I was trying to understand more of the beta.
Okay, hold on. Beta lady. Where are
And after you show the video, I like to add something to that beta thing, because why is the beta woman never looked at as soft, but the guy beta is soft?
Because it's beta qualities, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. There you go.
He's about to make this a gender war, I promise.
I cannot.
No, we don't really need to know.
Welcome to Serosity. A beta female is an introvert. She likes to spend time alone. She's not very talkative, enjoys her own company, not overly interested in socializing. She interacts with people.
I
You
hear
can't hear it?
I hear it.
I hear it.
What?
Reset your audio.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Let me start it over.
Welcome to Serosity. A beta female is an introvert. She likes to spend time alone. She's not very talkative, enjoys her own company, not overly interested in socializing. She interacts with people who she knows and loves, not interested in meeting up in crowds. She recharges in her own company, never bored with herself. She cherishes her privacy. She's very bright and consistent, mature, studies well, an expert at everything, emotional yet compassionate, pure intentions, loves to be treated gently,
So,
submissive,
that was his go-to, the
not
submissive part.
open
That's why
or
you said you
direct.
want- you
She's
down for the
friendly
beta?
and kind.
So you got it now?
Yeah. So that's why you say you wanted the beta, because she's submissive. That was the go-to.
Well, no.
No, I was talking about Tomcat.
Oh, Tomcat.
Yeah, that was the go-to because she's submissive.
Tomcat.
I can't hear it.
Oh, it's gone now.
Yeah, we're done playing it.
It's not. We're not playing. Can you hear us? TC?
Ray, can you hear us?
Right?
Tomcat?
Probably his audio need to be reset.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there you go.
My thing about an alpha is,
No, you said beta was your choice.
right, but I'm saying that
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you something about a beta. With the situation I'm going through, I'll ride with that all day long. I've been with this woman 21 years, and when things got bad, you know what? This is what a beta is all about. But and nobody gonna tell me that an alpha is gonna deal with that, because they're not going to. They're not going to. They're about self and career. These betas is totally the opposite. When things go bad, that beta is gonna ride with you, and that's what I have.
Yeah,
I have. You know, she didn't complain about money. She says, we're going to fight this together. That's what we're here for. And we've been together 21 years. 21. Can't nobody tell me about the beta.
I can't argue that.
You know.
Let's do a little bit of the Omega and then we're going to move on.
Okay.
All right. So the Omega woman is romantic. She knows what she wants. She's a traditional woman. She sees things in black and white. Now here's one of the things that I know. That's why I know I'm not a man. She can be messy. Oh God, nope. I can't deal with mess. I don't like dirtiness. I don't like none of that. Okay, I keep stuff clean. She is an introvert and prefers to spend time alone and with a handful of people. And that's one of the things where I thought I was a mega woman because I keep my circle small. But yeah, you can keep the rest of the stuff. She is extremely intelligent. She craves intellectual stimulation, and see, that's me too. So it's like, okay, because I'm forever learning something. She can be overly sensitive. Yeah, I'm a Cancer, so yeah.
Oh
She
my
doesn't
God.
want to fit in. But yeah, so no, that can't. Yeah, she not me.
I don't know. I think that's a large majority of women that's always seeking knowledge. Because a lot of guys, I can't speak for everybody, but a lot of guys, we just tend to like, we know, and we just move on. We get more of the, I guess, life experiences, or we're just like, we're good where we at. Like, unless something surprisingly pops up, because usually everything is like on rinse and repeat for us. But if something usually generally comes up new, it's like, okay, let me just deal with that in. Yeah. The messy, that's like, it gotta be a burst of spur. I don't know, man. As far as the internet goes, if I take a month off or weekend off, then something pops up, it's like, Jesus. but in real life, like, it happens like once randomly, like, oh, well, there's cops, but rarely cops come to my neighborhood like that. Or, hey, there's an old lady going up the hill with the wheelchair while she's doing that. It's like little eyeball stuff like that, but I don't know. It depends on the type of mess. Like, I'm good with like some like drama. That's pretty much why we got horror movies and action and thrillers. So I'm good with the drama. It just depends on what it is and how much.
And there's a whole thing about like, here's some of the negative things about it, like, being an introvert and can be messy and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I was like, And then it says like, she's clumsy. But
the introvert is clumsy, or the mega? The mega's clumsy?
Oh yeah, a mega is clumsy but creative. So that's sort of like a person. And she's messy, so you can put those two together. So like somebody has like all these craft things and like this everywhere.
Yeah.
That's what that is not me.
Miss Ty, you're a female. I always lead out with that question.
Jesus Christ!
I was always told, God rest his soul, Kevin Samuels, there are wives and everything else.
Yes, that's
what is this in this list? Is there a difference between wives and everything else? Because like the Omega, this, because the young men need a better understanding of what to look for. We older, we know this, right? But how do you simplify it for our younger generation? Because there's a lot of words for them to understand. Is that a wife? Or is that everything else?
Good one.
So we have two more to get through, and then we're going to simplify it. Is that a deal?
Airborne.
All right. So yeah, the messy and the clumsy thing, child, I don't got time. So I'm definitely not a mega. So ladies in the chat, are you an omega female? I don't know. So the next one is, we almost down to the last two. Sigma female. Whoop, whoop. Oh boy.
Do they know how to stomp?
You know what?
So to Red Lipstick Vibes, the OG in the motherfucking house.
There's not a man that I fear. There's nobody here that can stop me. Cause I'm in a league of my own, kid. Y'all can just sit back and watch me. They know who I am, they can't imitate. Don't stay in your lane, I'ma set it straight. I'm building my way to the top. You get in my way, you know that I'ma renovate. You know I'm about to lock it. All the monster they was looking for, just like the Loch Ness. Looking they gon' knock me off the throne, they better stop it. They can never reach me where I'm at, I'm in a rocket cockpit. In other words, you can't touch me. It's like I got the ball and it's rugby. And you won't see me when I'm coming through. You can't stop me, I'm running through. I'm untouchable, yeah. 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 life roll from. I'm the giant that they running from. Taking shots, I think they jump the gun. If they go against me, then they done. You cannot handle this. I don't think you can pay for the damages. I'm the one that's gonna be in first place. You gon' need first aid. Think you need bandages. You knew I'm about to lock it. I'm the monster they was looking for, just like the Loch Ness. They gon' knock me off, don't they better stop it. They can never reach me where I'm at. I'm in a rocket cockpit. In other words, you can't touch me. It's like I got the ball and it's rugby. And you won't see me when I'm coming through. You can't stop me, I'm running through. I'm untouchable.